LJ Crypto back with another video. If you like my content, please subscribe, hit the share, like, and comments button, and always know that it is my goal to help you become financially free through the crypto market. So let's get started. Video, I want to talk about all of the initial offerings. I'm probably missing one. That's not going to be on this list I got, but once we talk about the main initial offerings that have been used in both stocks and crypto, I mean, what you see on the screen here, this is only going to refer to stocks. So, and this is the only offering that stocks have used. So, but yeah, probably going to be a long video, but we'll see. So, first we get IPO, initial public offering. This is when shares are offered from a private corporation, and of course, all offerings, all initial offerings, they are done to help promote that product, or not only promote the product, I'll say, but mainly to fund the product / business / company. So yeah, shares are offered from a private corporation before it becomes a new stock, to the public. Yeah. So key takeaways. IPO refers to the process of offering shares of a private corporation to the public in a new stock issuance. Companies have to meet requirements by the exchanges and the SEC to hold an IPO. IPOs provide companies with an opportunity to obtain money by offering shares through the primary market, and companies hire investment banks to market, gauge demand, and set the IPO price and date. And early investors can use the IPO as an exit strategy, which that sounds kind of unfortunate, for those that had to get in the public. I will say this about IPOs. I don't think this document talks about it, but in order to invest in one, you gotta basically be like a millionaire or like a celebrity. You gotta have, like, I want to say 500K and up to even invest in IPO. So IPO is definitely not meant for the little guys. It's definitely not meant for those who don't really have that status of money. So during the IPO or before, companies considered private, and basically, founders, family, and friends, and venture capitalists and angel investors basically can invest in it. And I'm assuming family, friends, that mean by, those who know the company owner of that business or whatnot. And IPO, big steps in making money, just like all these offerings are going to be for had to meet SEC regulations. Alright. And usually a company has to reach around 1 billion, at least reach a billion to, be considered like going to public. And it's also saying that depending on the market competition and ability to meet listing requirements, that will qualify that companies to be considered an IPO. Alright, so we're gonna go down to the process. So step 1, proposals. Underwriter presents proposals and evaluations discussing their services. the best type of security issue, offering price, amount of shares, etc. Underwriter formally agrees to underwriting terms through an underwriting agreement. IPO teams are formed to comprise underwriters, lawyers, SPAs, and SEC experts. I guess, this is to make sure things remain legal for the IPO. Documentation for the IPO. Marketing to promote the IPO, promote the business. Board and processes. This is to report auditable financial and accounting information every quarter. I know all, I won't say especially the main stocks do that all the time. I believe it's even in crypto. So shares get issued in post IPO. Basically, it goes public. So yep. They also talk about advantages and disadvantages, but I'm not gonna get into all of that. Then they talk about alternatives. Either you could do a direct listing or a Dutch auction. And yep, IPO. The next big offering is ICO. So this is where you get into crypto. Similar to IPO, basically raise money to create a new coin / token, DApp, or startup. Raising funds. Investors can buy into the ICO and receive the new crypto by the company business. The token can provide utility, like a white paper, and what it does for the blockchain or company or whatnot. Key takeaways. ICOs are a popular fundraising method used primarily by startups. Of course, this is used for blockchain space, crypto. Similar to stocks, but this is, of course, software services. It's dealing with crypto, and crypto is built off of code / smart contracts. Some ICOs have yielded massive returns for investors, while others have been a fraud or have failed. To participate in ICO, you have to first purchase a crypto and use that crypto to basically buy into the ICO from a wallet and exchanges. And ICOs are not regulated, unlike IPOs. Yeah. I'm not gonna really read this because I feel like it kind of explains that up here already. And special considerations: investors should buy into ICOs. Investors buying into ICOs should, understand crypto. Of course, basically need to do research on what they investing in. So, and honestly, if you're not in crypto as a whole, I wouldn't participate in ICOs to begin with. You don't want to put your money into something that you have no clue about. That wouldn't make any sense to me, in my opinion. So, oh yeah, going back, important. Although ICOs aren't regulated, the SEC can still intervene. And in March 2020, the SEC intervened with Telegram when they tried to come make crypto back in 2018 and 2019. So This is a ICO structure, or 3 different pools, 3 different types of ICOs. Well, not necessarily 3 different pools, but it shows that the amount of tokens is increasing. Like this is, I don't know, say 3 tokens. Wait, a caption explaining that. And these are advantages and disadvantages. So, advantages, I'll say, I mean, you can become rich off of ICO if you invest in something really good. And disadvantages, you can potentially invest in a fraudulent project and lose your money. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of scams in crypto. So, and examples of ICOs. So we go here, Filecoin, Tezos, Saren Labs. I actually never heard of that. Filecoin and Tezos are still up and running, doing good. Baker Protocol is still up and running, doing good. Polkadot, top 10 crypto. Status, actually never heard of. Quash, never heard of. Kin, nope. Synex, nope. Yeah. I have heard of Salts, but I think that's a dead. I believe that's a dead project. Yeah. Next model. IEO, initial exchange offering. The new model. I believe this is the model that came after ICOs, because ICOs, I think they're still used, but I mean, it's becoming less used, less efficient. So yeah, as it says here, like I was just saying, ICOs have lost their appeal in recent years, and instead, crypto projects are using IEOs. So so the benefits are blockchain projects go through a comprehensive vetting process where their white paper is scrutinized, and crowdfunding will also get publicity. So there's a verification process for IEOs. So first you have to have a white paper, and white paper, it goes about, tokenomics and what the crypto is for. Investors have to go through KYC and anti-money laundering checks. This is to help prevent scams and all of that. So yeah, white paper requirements once again. What the product does, what the team behind it, the architecture, the problem that the crypto project is trying to solve, the startup. And one of the most known IEO exchanges, or launchpads, is on Binance. In Binance, it provides advisory service, and post listing and marketing support for the crypto project. So yeah, and they aim to allow project teams to focus on product development and building, while initial marketing being provided, being exposed to the user base. And as of this month, Binance has managed to raise over 96 million for 48 projects with over around 2 million participants. So it sounds like this IEO launchpad has been pretty successful. So this talks about the advantages. Some more investors feel confident, and IEOs are more user friendly. Disadvantages: crypto projects have pay listing fees, and there's a pump and dump risk. So yeah, pretty nice.